Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and today we're talking about Treasure Map vs. Luffy version 2, the 5th Emperor, the Pirate King, Monkey D. Luffy. Now, Monkey D. Luffy, his treasure map is not exactly hard. The Chopper and the Nami being guaranteed and having such high point boosters, and then there hasn't been a treasure map in a very long time, so there are a lot of very, very good point boosters. But let's have a look at this Luffy quickly. The art is just absolutely phenomenal. Like, I love this art so much. He removes attack down, blind, despair by 4 turns, very, very good. Changes recovery and tandem and unfavorable slots to own type, and doubles Crew's slot effects for 1 turn. So very, very strong special ability, and as a captain, he's a rainbow 3.25 and reduces paralysis duration by 1 turn, which is always very, very strong. Crewmates, he boosts Dex characters base size by 56, a bit strange, and he removes paralysis on himself. Rumbles, he's based around Dex teams, free spirit teams, sort of stuff, so doesn't really intrigue me that much when it comes to that, especially as a free-to-play unit. So VV's been added to the Bazaar. As you guys know, hit a million points, you can max out this unit. I really need gilding stones, fragments, crystals, jewels, so I'm going to be going pretty hard on this treasure map, I think. I should still be in New World. I don't see why I wouldn't be. And yeah, let's have a look at the boosted units. So as you guys can see here, the Chopper and the Nami, 2.2 times boosters, 3 times stats, and 10 turns of charge. And then we have the 4 new super typing units, all at a 2 times booster. Very, very strong. As you guys know, I have all of these units besides this Sabo here, so it is what it is. Next we have a Kaido V3. He's a 1.75 times treasure map booster, as well as 2.5 times stats. Now, all of these guys get 10 turns of cooldown, which is really strong. The Rumble units, Jozu, Cat, Viper, and Otama, are all 1.5 times treasure boosters. Again, they get their special juice. That's not really the point, though. We don't really care about that. And then finally, we have a whole plethora of 1.35 times boosters. We have the Kizuna Shirahoshi, we have the Luffy that's on this treasure map, we have Limited Rare Recruit Lucy, Rebecca, Jesus Burgess, the 2 Kaido variations, Kizuna Big Mom, Kizuna Carrot, the 2 Pirate Festival units, Akainu and Cavendish, Colosseum Kizaru, the rare recruits of Law, Boa, Dofi, and Enel, and then the super type Luffy with all of the Straw Hats, 6+ Fuji, and Clash Mr. Zero. So I have made a team with pretty much all of these units on it, really. Besides the super type units, those boosters, I've pretty much made teams with all of the 1.35s. The only 1.2 times booster I'm pretty sure I used was Whitebeard, from what I can see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But there's a whole bunch of 1.2 times boosters too, which is pretty cool. The thing with this treasure map is it's not overly hard. And you can actually bring like a lot of these units that do AoE to make your runs a lot quicker. If you're spending gems on this event and want to get things done like a lot faster, it's a lot of characters. Like if you have this Caesar Clown, he's an AoE unit. I'm pretty sure the is that, what horde is that? Strength horde, Colosseum horde. Was that the treasure map booster from last? Oh, they're the old treasure map boosters. Right. Most of the clash units. There is the CP0 guys. Clash, Enel, and then a whole bunch of treasure map units. Fuji and Akainu, you can use them for board wiping. It's just a lot of good AoE units that you guys can use here. Use them to your advantage and just get some really fast runs. So, in saying that though, let's hop into the teams that I have for you guys. Let's check out the teams that I'm going to be using for the most points. So against the ambush, we verse a Kainu and a Fuji kind of duo. We verse Fuji on stage 2. And on that stage, we're actually just going to use the Blackbeard special. Blackbeard special should have enough damage to take out the Fuji. We're also going to use our Chopper special here. He'll give us the tap timing bonus. And then we have the support of Rayleigh on our Luffy unit to give us 2 turns of paralysis as our left side is going to get paralyzed. In saying that, I'm going to put Blackbeard there. With that, we should be able to take out Fuji. Now, if it takes more than 1 turn, like it's not a big deal. But we will be bringing our friend Chopper as well for an extra strength unit, as well as the higher multiplier. Then on stage 3, we verse Kainu. Now, against Kainu, he does a attack down, he does a threshold on himself, he does a special blind, and I think he gives us bomb and block orbs and stuff like that. So that's where this Boa really comes in handy. So if you pulled her, make sure you slap her on your team for the ambush. She's a 1.35 times booster as well, which is pretty good. She's going to remove all those nasty defects, and then we can use our friend Chopper to remove the threshold that's on the Akainu unit. Then with the super typing and the special of the beast that is V2 Snakeman, we can get an attack and orb boost with a full board of orbs, and that should be plenty of damage to take out Akainu. I don't see too many issues with this team. It's a very high point boosted team. Should be able to put out a lot of damage. It should do it pretty quickly. So against the ambush, I don't see too many issues there. Alright, so the first fight is actually against Blackbeard. Now, Blackbeard is a physical unit. He doesn't really do too much, so, like, not exactly the hardest unit to get around. So, on stage 4, I am bringing Whitebeard on this team just purely for a board wipe. I have him at Limit Break Key, so he gets his special after 12 turns, which is really strong. It just makes things a lot quicker. I can just use his special, wipe the stage, and just move on. Against the Blackbeard himself, we are basically just going to use Big Mom's special. She's going to give us a 2 times attack boost and a 1.75 times color affinity. Gives herself an orb, all that sort of stuff. Really strong. Then we can use the Kaido special. Kaido is going to make adjacent orbs into his own type and his own. And then he's going to boost strength characters' attack by 2.25 after 12 hits, but we're going to have the Big Mom buff, so that doesn't really matter too much. We can use the Cavendish special for a chain lock as well, which is really strong. And then we just have Shirahoshi on this team just purely for points, to be honest. There's no other reason she's here. So this team should have no issues getting through Blackbeard for a pretty long time, to be honest. So you can keep the Whitebeard special for an orb boost for the final stage as well if you really want to. But honestly, you shouldn't need it. With the Big Moms, the color affinity buff, the chain lock, there's so much damage on this team that I can't see having any issues past level 100, to be honest, if you want to get that far. So with that, that'll take out Blackbeard. The second boss we fight is Emperor Big Mom. Now, Big Mom is a dex unit who puts up a rainbow shield barrier. She gives us 4 turns of burn, I'm pretty sure, and then she gives us a full board of bomb orbs. So we are going to use a V3 Akainu team to take down Big Mom. V3 Akainu special is just monstrous. He removes barriers, sets defense to 0, boosts attack by 2.25, and then does a conditional boost. So we're just really there using him for the captain ability. He's a big point booster. He does a high attack boost. So we're going to be using him against Big Mom. We've got this Jesus Burgess on the team. He removes the rainbow shield, which is awesome. I don't have him max special level, actually. That's weird, but he must be pretty close. 14 turns is pretty low, but I'm going to use him to remove the rainbow shield and give us a chain lock, 2.5. Then we have the new Boa to give us a full board of orbs as she rotates bomb orbs into matching. And then we've just got Neko and Otama on this team just because they're high point boosters. Like, no other reason. They're just 1.5 times point boosters. So this team should devour Big Mom. I don't see any issues. Kind of with a 4.5 times captain boost. It's just disgusting how much damage this team should be able to put out. Level 100... should have no issues getting that high if you guys are looking at running it. Now, you can replace Otama and Cat Viper with literally anything else you like. You could probably chuck an orb booster on this team. That'll work fine. But No issues, I reckon, with this team whatsoever. And a lot of points. It should be a very, very high point boosting team, as both leaders are 1.75. There's two 1.5s and two 1.35 units. Lots and lots of points. So I'll be trying to run this without using as many little gems as possible. I want to try and keep my gems for Pirate Rumble. So these teams you guys are seeing are basically just with the highest amount of points in mind for the longest period of time. The third boss is actually against Kaido. Now, Kaido is a... I think he's a Dex unit. I'm pretty sure he's a Dex unit, yeah. I think he's a Dex unit. So we're rocking a double Blackbeard team. Blackbeard, being such a high point booster that he is going to help us out quite a lot. His special is basically just going to blitz through Kaido. But we have the 6+ Fuji that we have on this team. Now, you guys can actually run him as a substitute leader, as he's a driven booster. And then sort of just bring like a friend Blackbeard, I guess. That should work fine. We can use Fuji's special at the start of the run as well, as he's going to just do a HP cut every single turn. So we can take advantage of that, which is really, really cool. Then when we get to Kaido, Kaido's going to give himself a damage threshold cut. He special binds us, and I think he gives us unmatching orbs. Yeah, that's what it is. He gives us unmatching orbs. So we have the new Dofi. This new Dofi removes all of the negative effects that Kaido gives us and gives us a color affinity buff. So very, very strong. If you have this Dofi, make sure to use him on this stage. He's basically built to counter Kaido, which is pretty ironic because he's like Kaido's little bitch. We have Jozo on this team. He's a slot booster, but we're not really worried about that. He's just there for points. Same with this Croc unit. The Croc's here purely just for points. No real other reason why he's here. And then we have our Blackbeards as our leaders. Blackbeard, we're basically just going to use the Blackbeard special on Kaido and just let Blackbeard just do all of the damage, really. So this team shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. It should be able to get through Kaido's HP pool for a very, very long time. And I don't see it failing. It has a lot of points as well, a lot of points. All 1.35 point boosters or above. Two times boosters as the leaders, which is great. So plenty of points in this team. And the final team, guys, is against Shanks and Beckman. Now, this is led by a double Kazuna Carrot team. Now, Kazuna Carrot's actually really, really good for this fight. When we get to Shanks and Beckman, they put up a defense up. There's like two other units with them, like little like pirate units. Shanks is a Psy unit, while Beckman is a Dex unit, and I think they give you unmatching orbs, like unfavorable orbs. They also bind your captains for 2 turns as well, which is a little bit annoying, but pretty easy to get around, especially if you have this Kizaru. This Kizaru is really, really strong for this. He basically makes all type slots matching and gives us a 2-time slot boost. So that'll give us a full board of orbs as well as a orb boost. We can use Carrot for an attack boost, and she's just going to immediately remove all of the defense. She also gives us a chain boost as well, which is really strong. We can use Law here to remove the bind, but I'm pretty much just going to use him as a wave clearer. The 100,000 damage to all enemies, we'll probably use that on stage 4 because we have the bind removal. Oh wait, no, we don't. We probably have to use Law. Actually, no. Well, on the fly, we can just put Corazon. Corazon will remove the binds as a support. And then Kaido's just here as a point booster. You can use his special if you really want to, but you don't really need it. Finally, Akainu is going to... Oh, there it is, sorry. Akainu removes the binds. I knew I had a unit on here that removes the binds. That's... Yeah, okay. Cool. So let's just put Luffy back on you. Whatever. Akainu's going to remove the bind and set all the defense to 0. He also does 250 times attack at the end of turn. So, like, that's a lot of damage. So, this team should fly through it pretty quickly. Carrot's a nice captain as well. 3.25 after a couple perfects. So, you can basically just rely on Akainu's end of turn damage to kill the mobs in the back, and then use the team to actually take out Beckman and Shanks. Setting the defense to 0 is going to be really, really strong. So, shouldn't have any issues there getting through the Shanks and Beckman stage. And finally, we face Luffy and Nami in the final boss, the 5th Emperor Luffy. Now, Luffy's in, so is Nami on stage 4, so bringing a Katakuri team with a friend Nami is going to get this done fairly simply and fairly easily. So, the way this is going to work is we have Enel on this team for HP cut to activate the super typing of Katakuri. We can use him on stage 3, just a big board wipe, which is just going to make things a bit quicker. Stage 4, we verse Nami. Nami's going to roll our specials back. I'm pretty sure all our crewmate specials get rolled back. I don't think captains do, though, but we can use one of our Nami special here to cut our HP again, and then we can give ourselves our chain lock, because we should have... Oh, we don't have 5 in, so we might not get the chain lock, but it is what it is. We're better off bringing Chopper on this team instead of another Int unit, purely for points. That's literally the only reason Chopper's here. No other reason. But with the amount of Int units we have, we should be able to just wipe out Nami without any issues. And then when we move into the Luffy stage, we can use our Snake Man special to change our orbs to matching. Luffy does give us non-matching orbs, so just bringing the Snake Man for an orb boost as well as a full board of orbs is very, very handy. Then we can use our Katakuri special for the 2x attack boost, use his super typing, get the conditional, and just blitz through Luffy's HP. I don't really see too many issues with this team moving forward. It should be able to clear level 100 on the treasure map very, very easily, and get you guys pretty far if you are using teams like these. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If it helped you guys out in any way, please make sure to hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date with more OPTC videos that I post, hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Lights!